Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back and joining me for another recording of the Poetic Justice series. And today I'm actually been a couple days delayed. I was trying to get these out initially every day. And as we all know, that there's a lot happening in this world, and I am from the land of much of the revolution happening right now, and there's just a lot of energy around the world and in humanity right now. And it was, this series inspired as a way to start cultivating peace within ourselves so that we can truly have it within this world. It has, war and separation and fighting has been what humanity was raised in, conditioned in. Yet we all seek and share this vision of peace, and yet we can't, manifest that in the external world. And so this practice, one, to inspire that inner contemplation, this place of, can we regulate our nervous systems? We have evolved from our past to our present, and we have a nervous system that operates our humanness that was conditioned to protect itself from external threat. So we've, always seen each other, even nature, as a threat, right, to our life, to our existence, to our opportunities, to so many things. And at the end of the day, when we really sit down and look at, and that's why this contemplation practice is one I want to inspire, not only through poetry, but through life circumstances. Because when we can sit with our breath and we can calm our nervous system, we can allow it to feel what it needs to feel. Do we not feel so much pain and the hurt, the anger, everything that has been suppressed and repressed and oppressed is in our bodies? It causes our dis-ease, our disease, and our dis-ease. It's the same thing. And we pass it on from generation to generation. And we know now how there's so much science behind, what I inspire with the breath and the awareness and your expression. This energy that has been trapped within our cells and passed on from generation to generation, manifesting and distorting, is something we have more control of than we don't. And it's not with pharmaceuticals, my friend. Yes, we have come a long way, and medicine is so amazing. Like, my dad had heart condition, and I've missed so many more years with him because of the advancements in medicine. But at the same time, there's truths that we know about the physical human body now, and there's ways we can work within, and it not only gives us healthier bodies, but it's going to create a better world. Because when we regulate our nervous system, we come to a space where we can process the information that we're experiencing in a different way. Our mind works and gives us so much more information that's not coming from a place of having to fight and defend itself. Our fight, flight, or freeze response. When we create this coherence in the body, our mind opens, our heart opens, and we show up in different ways, in ways that are more harmonious and caring and loving. But we have to get through what we're carrying. We have to allow the space for expression of what we have experienced, the pain we see, we feel, in healthy ways, not in ways that hurt one another, my friends. Please see. It's so much easier. Like, we can transmute the energy we are carrying, the things we feel, in so many productive ways. Breath work, running, expressions on your yoga mat, drawing, creativity, innovation. But we have to be mindful of what we're processing so we truly can release it and no longer carry it with us. So today, coming to you with the next stanza of stanza 10. And it's one that, given the, times and given the inspiration of why I started this, was one, that, I want to, let's go to it. So it doesn't interest me who you know or how you came to be here. At the end of the day, we all entered this planet in the same way, right? And the lands that we live on, we somehow feel like we own them. So illegal immigrants, visitor, I don't even know. It doesn't interest me who you know. It doesn't interest me how you came to be in this land where I am. I want to know if you can stand in the center of the fire with me. Sure, in a fire right now, aren't we? And not shrink back. So sit with that and sit with the fire you would stand in and not shrink back, and what for. And knowing, even without having, to stand in the bitter cold of Minnesota, arm in arm, and stand for seeing the world in a different way, or sitting in your home and feeling so deeply all of it, and knowing what will it take to change it. Feel it, my friends. Allow it to move you, to open your heart, to see the pain that humanity is carrying for one another, and even the resistance. Think about all of what they're carrying to have, to stand and, all of it. Just look at the whole picture of it and breathe and feel it. Allow yourself to express in writing, and go and create some artwork. Let yourself just breathe and go and scream into a pillow, Go and hug a tree. Go. There's so many productive ways to feel. And when we allow ourselves that space and inspire one another and talk, truly talk in conversations that don't separate, but bring one another together and allow the space for the people to feel in front of you. Allow the space of vulnerability. Hug one another. Just look at them in their freaking eyes. See the humanness we've all experienced. And let that energy, that feeling, that like let it out in, let your heart open, that mind soften, and spend some time just regulating your own body and your own nervous system, so you have clarity and you have peace that you can speak from and make choices from and get guidance from. And I know if we all tune into that place and we're inspired from that place, our external world will change. I know it will. And we know enough now of the science. So a coherent human cannot be controlled. And I believe in humanity. I believe in our hearts. I believe beyond the pain, the fear, the control, the manipulation. I believe that the majority is not what we see. What we see in the external world is the minority, and we're all asking for a better world. So breathe, my friends. Feel. Open your heart. Release. Write down everything you feel. Burn it. Bury it in the ground. Create beautiful artwork. Write inspiring poems I can contemplate that open my heart. Listen to the words you use because they are powerful. They carry a vibration. And if you have nothing else, just hum. Let's create a coherence in a different way. So thank you, my friends. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for doing this deep work. It may feel like doesn't make a difference, but it does. I believe it will. And I'm connected to many that are, walking the same path and inspiring the same things. And I've seen the change in small ways, and I believe in all this chaos. It's inspiring us to share more openly and to really try. So I believe in you all that hear this, all that share this, all that are inspired by this. Many blessings and so much love from my heart to yours. Until next time.